Sometimes I wonder if animals can be depressed. A lot of people claim that animals don't feel emotions the way humans do, but aren't humans a form of animal too? Mammals, at least that's what they call them in biology class. I mean, what is it that makes a person depressed? Is it just some form of unfortunate event circumstantial in the terms of life? Or is it a chemical imbalance in the hormones that stop the flow of serotonin to the rest of the body and brain? I'm no scientist, I just take the prescribed dosage. What my doctor tells me will help. Why don't animals need antidepressants? Is it because they didn't create a world in which they need to take a medication to be happy? Maybe so. But maybe it's because they don't overthink about what the world sees when they walk by, or maybe it's because they don't hear their own voice that isn't actually their voice at all, telling them how worthless they are. Maybe it's because their family units don't work the way ours do, or maybe it's because animals are just animals. People might look at me and think I'm talking nonsense. I don't know why I ask these kinds of questions. Maybe it's because I'm curious, letting my intrusive questions get the best of me, or maybe it's because I don't believe anyone could really love me at all. I think animals do feel emotions. Maybe it's not the way humans do, but I think that's for good reason. I don't think anyone should think the way humans do, because humans are an interesting creature. They do odd things like create democracies and dictatorships. They teach history yet simultaneously repeat it. They have massive corporate chains ranging from fast food companies to designer bag industries. They live in a world that beats down their kids for dreaming of a place they would rather live in, convincing them that the only way to survive is to get an education, get married, and settle down by the age of 40. And if you don't do that, well, you're screwed. If you don't do that, then you're considered a dreamer, and dreamers aren't allowed to survive in this world. But what if? I'm a dreamer, not in the literal sense of the word, but I'm a dreamer nonetheless. I like to read books, create imaginary scenarios in my head, write stories about fictional characters, and ask questions about whether an animal can be depressed or not. So yes, I'm a dreamer who has hope for the world, hope that it will all work out someday, that maybe, just maybe, we can live our lives authentically without the fear of being harassed, abused, or taken advantage of. I'm a mammal, I'm a dreamer, and I think I'm depressed.